Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to the video. Today I have a map guide for you for one of the brand new Battle Map Pack maps, which is of course Siege. This is perhaps the coolest of the new maps that came out with yesterday's map pack, or today's map pack, and basically this is a really cool map because of the fact that it has a giant castle, because of the fact that it has like the kind of intrigue that seems like it has secrets everywhere, and because of the big mysteries that were caused even just on stream where we're like, I wonder how you get in here, for instance, or I wonder what these big item frames are doing. Today I have the solution to a lot of these mysteries, as well as a lot of chest locations for you all that I think you'll all quite enjoy, especially if you like playing better at battles. So today I'll be showing you all of the chests that I know the locations of and whatnot, as well as, all the cool little secrets on this map, and hopefully you all do enjoy it. If you do, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like this sort of video, and indeed want to see more like it. So let's start with the first chest, which you already saw just in the corner there, but let's start with the first, real kind of secret chest, and it's one of my favorites because it is this chest in this window right here. So, a lot of people on stream were theorizing that you had to go, down as the staircase somehow to get there, or you had to do this, or you had to do that, but none of that has actually turned out to be true. The way you get in there is there's a tiny hole in the wall, and it allows you to sneak in. I thought this was so clever because, again, it's such a tiny hole, and it kind of inspires me to do something like this in survival. Like, it's very well hidden. If you have a building that looks like it's kind of, sealed in every way, everyone assumes you go in through the door, or you go in through a broken window, but instead, sometimes you can have a tiny crack through the wall, and that's what it's done right here. So this is the second chest, and perhaps one of the more secretive ones. If we move up to the staircase just next to it, and move over here, we'll move on to the third chest. So basically, yeah, this map is really kind of distinctive. By the way, I'm not just going to be talking about the chest, but I'll also show you, like, the really cool design of it, because I love how half it's a big, like, city, castle thing, and half it's just entirely open. But yeah, basically, if we go further on this side of the map, you'll see that you get this kind of, like, I guess this hidden area back here that is very hard to see you from. It's a great place to, I'd say hide, but, like, if you need to just be on the defensive, that's a great place to be. But also, there's two chests to be found here. There's one just up here, which is pretty nice, I guess, and there's one found just in this little tree over here. That first chest is probably always going to be looted. The second one, I very rarely see getting looted, because it's pretty well hidden just in the trees over here. So yeah, if you go in there, you can get yourself, whatever you get. Neither of them are rare chests, but they're both pretty nice to have. Also, something you might not have known, and that I didn't know till recently, is that you can actually sneak through the wall like this and go from here, okay, and go back around to here. So something you might find useful, something I found useful, and something that is just in general is pretty cool. So as well as that, there's also a secret third chest found on this side of the map. So it's going to require a bounce jump from just over to here on that slime block over there. So let's hit this person. Knock them back a bit, make sure that, okay, so basically you need to jump from this onto the slime block, like over here, and up to here, and you'll find yourself a chest here. It's very well hidden otherwise, and as you can see right there, it's very rarely going to be looted, because a lot of people can't even do the jump like that. So yeah, if you want to get up here, all you have to do is effectively do a bounce jump, and I think that's a pretty clever way to hide a chest, because again, people will know about it eventually, but for now, it's a pretty well hidden one. So as well as this chest over here, there's also, if we head in some of the other houses, so if we head, for instance, just over here, we can find that there is a chest just behind these two doors. Don't know what this is even meant to be. Is it a market still with a chest there? I don't know, but there is a chest. There's also, okay, let's just make sure there wasn't the well. There's also, a house over here with secret access down there. Kind of worth knowing about, because people assume you're going to lock yourself in, or maybe you should lock yourself in, whatever you really want to do. There's also a chest found just over here. There's not one on the other side, keep that in mind, it's only on this side, and that just about rounds up the chests on this side of the map. So okay, so the game actually disconnected and, went back to the menu and everything, but we're back in here, and I wanted to continue on with what I was saying, which isn't just the chest on this side of the map, but also the tactical position. So, of course, there's on top of that house right there, because you kind of get a nice area view, and there's only one way up, but there's also a second really nice position on this map, which is right up here. So right up here allows you to see pretty much everything from this side, but also from literally 5 blocks away, see everything on that side, and you're pretty well protected from both, because the only ways up are to actually, either go up the stairs, which is kind of, putting your back to you, or to go from either side of the map. So yeah, this is a pretty powerful position, not only for that, but also because you can get right on the ledge here, you can snipe people down, and there's only, again, 2 ways to get from you, and they're both pretty long and not really too safe. So yeah, this is a really great position to hold down, especially because it allows you to lock down the center without having to be there and having to be in all the danger that does, because this center has 6 separate ways in here, which means that yeah, you don't really want to be here too often, too much, and yeah, I definitely avoid it at all costs if I was you. So yeah, that's this side of the map. Let's move on to the other side by jumping off from here onto the little slime block right here, hopefully avoiding that person. Nope, he's still there. And yeah, let's move on to this side, because this side of the map is a bit more secretive for its chests. All the chests revolve a bit more parkour and a bit more kind of looking around, because again, the chests are all, everything's right out in the open, so instead of things being hidden through parkour, they're instead hidden by being like kind of hard to get to. So for instance, this one, you have to jump like onto this, then onto this thing, then up to we're doing this while someone's chasing me, by the way. It's actually inside the top of the catapult, and like that you get yourself yourself a weapon, and in this particular case, we can use it to attack someone if we want to. I mean, he's gone now, but we could have done that. And yeah, this is the first one. It's inside the catapult. By the way, this is the actual siege part of the siege. That's the castle that's being sieged, and this is like the people outside, you know, like doing their stuff, like in Game of Thrones, if you want to have the reference. But yeah, then of course you go up here, you find a second chest. This one's one of the most obvious ones on the map, but apparently no one's gone here yet. So if you want to get some free stuff, also a pretty great way to do that. Also, you can get on top of the trees from here. This will presumably lead in some, you know, out of the map exploit. For now, you can just use it to get on top of there. If you arrow jump, you need to eat right now. And also, yeah, it's just mostly just a place to get from here to over there to over there. It seems like it's really impressive in tool, but it's mostly just kind of a corner position. Again, you get great sight lines on the map. You can see who's in the center, and you can try and fire at them if you had arrows. And yeah, it's a pretty cool thing you can do right here. The third chest I'll show you on this side of the map is really, really secretive because it's, again, it's one of those great secrets on the map because you stand on this pressure plate right here, and then it opens a little chest over here, which, as you can see, gives you more stuff. So yeah, if you like your little secrets, that's one of them. Not too many people know it, at least not right now, and it means you can get yourself a guaranteed chest even if it's late on in the game. The fourth chest I want to show you is just up here. This one's also really obvious because some of them are obvious, some of them aren't. As you can see, you go in there and boom, you get yourself some stuff. Also, it's worth noting, I think there will be an out-map glitch from here because all you have to do is like, okay, so this is what it would be. If you can hit yourself onto there, and then hit yourself onto there, I believe you could then, like, with like 4 or 5 arrow jumps, get out of the map. I'll be testing that at some point soon, but for now, just keep in mind, I think it will exist. Okay, let's try one more time right here, just to show you that it is going to be possible. But yeah, if you just get on top of this fence, and then get on top of that one, you can do a whole lot of stuff and get out of the map. So, yeah, that's something that might happen eventually, but for now, it's just a theoretical thing. Next up, we've got an arrow shooter here. Handy if you want to get free arrows, or just handy if you like to shoot people. It only comes with, like, 2 arrows, it seems, to stop you from doing that, which is kind of funny. Then next up, of course, we've got a rare chest, so let's get this person away from me by throwing both of these, and then pulling some TNT down. Okay, they're getting away by themselves. I don't want to kill them, I just want to continue on this map tour, because yeah, basically this next one is a kind of like parkour thing. What you need to do is you need to jump on top of this thing, then jump on top of this thing, use this to get on top of these wood pillars, and yeah, not many people do this one because it involves so many steps, but you get yourself rare items in this one. In case we can see, flame one bow, bunch of arrows, pretty good stuff if you ask me. So yeah, that is the 5 chests on this side so far. I believe there's a 6th one that I'm either forgetting or that it's kind of obvious. Maybe it's up here, and yeah, it's a pretty handy thing to know about. So yeah, basically this side of the map has, you know, 5 or 6 chests, and it has access to the other side through multiple different ways. First of all, so let's I guess he's coming off me again, is he? There we go. Okay, knock him back, knock him back, knock him back. Yes! Oh, that's the end of the game. But yeah, there's loads of ways through the map. You can go through this side right here, which takes you right back to here and up to the castle if you want to. There's one on the other side, but there's also 2 of these little sewer ways, which I'll show you in the next game, because we're going to have to go back to the lobby. Still, pretty cool that I killed someone with TNT to win the game. Okay, we're back, and now we can I can show you the other side. There is another destroyed tower. Both the towers are destroyed, which means there's 3 ways from one side to the other, but there's also a kind of, I would say they're secret, but they're kind of well-known little things, little tunnels that go from one side to the other, and that connect up various houses. So it stops the map from being like this big kind of choke point filled thing, because if you need to get past a blockade or like a group of things, or you just want to, you know, go from one side of the map to the other, while being really unrisky, or not risky or whatever, you can actually do that by going through here. Pretty handy if you ask me. There's one on this side, then of course there's one on the other. Very symmetrical part of the map. Most of these maps don't do that sort of thing, but in this case, yeah, it's just 2 roughly symmetrical things, and they also lead up into different houses. So if you want to kind of hide in this house from behind the doors without being seen, what you can actually do is you can climb up through this little hole in the sewer. I'll show you going down it this time, but yeah, as you can see, it's kind of out the way and hidden, and most of them are, in fact. Like, if you want to get from here to the outside, it is, most of the ways are, like, kind of secretive, and I think that's pretty cool. But, yeah, that just kind of kind of sums up everything you need to know about this map. Basically, there is two sides of it. There's the siege side, and there's the castle side. The siege side has, I'd say, like, a better distribution of chests, and it's probably easier to get around them, but the downside is you're kind of more visible. So if if you're not wearing armor, then you're going to be picked off by someone, and if you just also don't like being attacked from behind, you probably will on this side of the map. But the upside to that is if you are being vigilant, you are looking around, then you probably won't be hit. And the upside is that, I don't know, it looks cooler. That's totally an upside, right? And yeah, maybe okay, let's kill this person. And maybe this guide helps you in some way realize something you didn't before. Whether it's just a chest location, whether it's like the map design, whether it's the fact there's an enchantment table here. It doesn't work, by the way. Even with the anvils on the other side, I was so hopeful. Or whether it's like that kind of like inkling of a look into what an outside the map glitch might look like. Hopefully something in this video taught you something. If you did, like the video, let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like it. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. Before I end, the two secrets that, kind of secrets are the fact that if you look on the market there, you can see there's free skeleton skulls, or free mob set head skulls, which makes you a bit suspicious that maybe you can get in the iron door by twisting them in the right way. I think maybe that's a possibility, but yeah, again, haven't found anything like it since, and I gave it a little bit of a play around. Maybe it's something cool, maybe it's just a random little thing, but I figured maybe it's something, and it's worth noting anyway. Anyway, with that said, yeah, this is Siege. Pretty cool map, I think anyway, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.